So, Kali, tell us where we are.
Okay, we're at Sportsmans Warehouse, Centurion, where I get all my running gear from. And they have the Run ID technology equipment that will get the right running shoe for you.
Let's go and try this out.
Let's do this.
So inside Sportsman's, we've got Tabu. Tabu is a specialist in running shoes. I'm sure you're going to give us the best running shoes advice that you can.
Definitely, sir.
Make us look good while we're running and make us comfortable.
Yes, sir.
Let's hear what Tabu's got to say.
So at the moment, like you're saying that you're a beginner. So what's your main goal? Are you actually considering doing more than 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers, or 21?
So I think we're going to start on a 5 kilometer, but in 2 years' time, I must be able to run the comrades. So
Yeah, that's long. But it's not a train smash. Getting a proper running shoe is actually going to push you, because at the end of the day, you don't want to purchase the shoe and then end up not using it because of the shoe not being comfortable or the shoe not being easy, like getting you injuries and stuff. So basically, you get 2 types of shoes when it comes to running. So you get neutral shoes and stability. So by saying stability, you get people who pronate and people who supinate. So you get people who apply pressure on the forefoot, midfoot, and the heel. That machine also has sensors underneath that actually detect on what type of pressure you're applying more on your feet itself. So you're gonna basically walk from where you're standing up until to the end. You can walk. So if you can look closely over here, this is your analyzing, this is your feet, and then this is an example of how a stand foot looks like. So you get 3 types of arch. So you get a person who has a high arch, which is actually what's showing over here. This is an example. And then you get a normal arch, and then you get a flat arch. So mostly someone who has a flat arch is someone who's applying too much pressure on the arch itself. They definitely do need a shoe that has support. But based on the analyzing that I'm seeing over here, I'd say you have a normal arch, and then you're applying pressure more on your heel, on your left-hand side, and also on your forefoot. And on this side, on the right-hand side, it's more on the forefoot. Okay, so you're actually neutral. By saying neutral, you don't need any stability shoe. So these are the properties that are highlighted on that specific shoe that you're going to look for. So the first one, the shoe has to have a roll of 8. So I'll just make an example using this shoe that is a roll of 8. So a roll of 8 is basically the curve that you're getting over here of the shoe. The main properties that you can actually highlight is the local cushioning that is indicated over here on the heel, because you're applying too much pressure more on the heel.
So what you're saying is the bigger the stack height, the better it is
Better for you, yes. And then you get a shoe that actually has a firm heel cap. So by saying a firm heel cap, it's this part that you get over here that surrounds your ankle itself. Most of the time, this is to avoid you from twisting your ankle, because remember when you're running, especially when you fatigue, you tend to have that wobbly part where like you need that support itself. And this is when this kicks in immediately. So it's just to
keep your ankle from twisting.
Yes, just to tuck in your ankle, so that it has that snug fit at the back. And then you actually recommend to a shoe that has a little heel lift. So you get different types of heel lift. So you get shoes that are actually more high at the back. So the 880 is actually firm. It is also using fresh foam X. On the A6, you get the Cumulus, which is this one over here. So in each brand that you jump into, there's different types of material. So on the New Balance, you get fresh foam, and then on the A6, you get pure gel. So on the Hoka, what I can recommend is the Bondi, because it has a max cushioning. For someone who's heavy, just like you said, this is actually an option that you can look into. For someone who's heavy, just like you said.
Do you know much about this brand?
Yes.
How long have they been going? Because when I was young, this brand didn't exist.
On the Clifton 10, which is this one over here, the previous drop of the shoe was a 5mm drop, but now it's going for 8mm drop. And then
So what's the difference between this one and this one?
Okay, so this one is going to be lighter than the Bondi.
Oh, it's a lighter shoe.
Yes. And then the other thing, the Bondi has max cushioning, whereas the Clifton doesn't have max cushioning. Remember, the other thing when it comes to durability, your weight has an impact. So let's say, for instance, we purchase the same shoe at the same time. So obviously on your side, it's going to wear out very quickly
Much
because
quicker, yeah.
you're going to actually be more heavier than me. And then on the Brook side, I can recommend the Ghost Max. So you get the Ghost 17, which is the one that I showed you earlier on, and then you get the Ghost Max. So the difference between the two shoes is that the stack height is definitely going to be different because this one stack height is very high. And then the drop also itself, it's also going to be different. So for someone who's actually looking for more max cushioning, this is an option that you can actually look into.
Okay.
Yes, on the Brook side.
So out of these four, we should find the perfect guy.
Definitely, yes. So I'll actually get your sizes and then we're going to try them on the machine itself. And then the machine is going to show us on which shoe specifically is eliminating those red pressure points that you were seeing on the PC itself.
100%.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Feels like you
Walking on clouds.
walking on clouds, man.
When you're hitting the road, that's when you're actually going to experience and also feel the shoe itself.
Yeah.
Remember, like I mentioned, there's different types of material in each shoe itself. So this one is actually injected with nitrogen.
Nitrogen.
Yes, nitrogen, yes.
Where have we gone? Where the shoes
So
are
I can say-
injected with nitrogen?
I can say it's actually it's going to be soft. It's definitely going to be soft.
No, it is. It's a soft shoe.
It's definitely going to be soft. So basically the stack height is going to be high on that one comparing on the shoes that you
But
just
it's
tried on.
actually a comfortable shoe.
For comfort, it's definitely going to be comfortable.
And I think it's a matter of getting used to it.
Yes. So as time goes by, you're actually going to get used to that stack height and also the material that's actually on the shoe itself. Remember on the barefoot, there were these red pressure points. So the shoe does eliminate the red pressure points. It's actually fine. And then the other thing, on the four shoes that you tried on, they all eliminate the pressure points. The shoes that you tried on, they are all perfect for you.
If these four shoes, anyone works for me,
Yes, sir.
then it's my choice on.
That's your choice, yes. So basically the machine itself was just to give you a hint whether you need a neutral shoe or a stability shoe. And also to show you on what type of pressure are you applying more on your feet specifically.
Perfect.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then can I walk with it?
Yeah, you can. So we have a track over here. So it's either you walk or you run.
Let me take the Brooks and the Hoka.
Okay, no problem.
Can I do that?
That
Can I try them?
Yeah, you can. You can definitely try them.
So I'm going to take one of them.
How's the shoes, sir?
I think I'm more tired than. You know, when the shop's got a track around.
Yeah.
It's good. But it feels good. It feels good.
Okay, sir.
Let me try the Brook. Also a great shoe. Shit, I ran half of the comrades in the freaking shop. They're both great shoes.
You say
So, you know, I don't know if it's my perception, but when I run with this,
yes, sir.
I get this action.
Yes, sir.
With that one there, it almost feels like the shoe's too perfect.
Yes.
So I'm getting this.
Too flat. Yes.
Too
yes.
flat.
Okay. Basically, like what I said from the start, all of the shoes are actually definitely gonna be fine. But at the end of the day,
Yeah, it's my choice.
it's your choice. Yes. The ball is in your court.
So, Tabu, not only does this shoe, does this Hoka feel good,
Yes, sir.
you know, satisfy me,
Yes, sir.
but I think it's also going to make me look good. You know what I mean? So
In terms of the looks.
in terms of the looks. So if you look at this shoe, you know, you'll imagine that it's young people that are running with this brand.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
So not only does it feel good for me, I think it's gonna make me look good too.
In terms of the looks.
So
yes, sir.
I'm gonna go with the Hokas.
Okay, no problem.
Reg, just hold the camera here. Okay, Tab, now I need you to
Analyze you also.
analyze me as well. Yeah, I can't have him having good
The proper
shoes
running
and
shoes.
yeah, and I have, and I have the
This
wrong
guy.
one.
No, it's fine. I'll also do the same procedure and then we'll get a correct running shoe for you also,
Sharp.
so that it can be a win-win situation.
Yeah, I must beat this guy.
But remember, at the end of the day, the shoes are not gonna make you win. You're the one who has to push.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Okay. You do actually go on the outside when you're wearing the Brooks. So it specifies that the shoe, it's not giving you the support that you're looking for. But if I jump into the New Balance, you can see yourself that the New Balance is more stable. So it actually is giving you the support that you're looking for on the outside because of that broad midsole that I mentioned.
Okay, guys, what an incredible experience. I never thought buying running shoes was so technical, that there are so many different varieties of shoes, so many soles, so many foams, and everything makes such a huge difference on the impact of your feet or the shoe on the ground. Everything obviously for your comfort. Like I said, this was an awesome experience. I want to thank Tabu for having us here, Sportsmans Warehouse in Centurion, for letting us use their facility and letting us film here.
Yes.
And if you guys need to buy running shoes, please visit Tabu. He's
An expert.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Tabu's an expert in what he does. Thank you so much, Tabu.
Yes, sir.
We're going